we're going to go through the next lesson on how to reskin, name that pick. And in this lesson, we're going to be setting up the app in the iOS developer account, and also creating the 2 provisioning profiles that we're going to need to actually test the app and use for the development process. So as always, the member center is where we want to go. Certificates, identifiers, and profiles as usual. And we're going to go to identifiers. And yours should be blank here, but this is all app IDs that I've done previously. Yours should be 0 if you're just starting out, and you'll accrue some as you go on, and there'll just be a lot in here at some point. Hopefully, if you're reskinning apps like crazy. So you're going to hit the plus sign up here as usual, and we're going to create the app name description, and it doesn't have to be the actual name of the app, meaning the full name. You can put a little shortcut in here just so you know which app it is, and you're all good. It's no big or no issue. So in this case, I'm going to put I'm hungry. And down here you'll need a bundle ID, and this is usually in the form of com dot your name or your company name dot the app name, and you can use this one right up here. So it'll be com dot Sweet Games LLC dot hungry. And then down here in the app services, and you could skip wildcard app ID. We're not going to use that. You want to make sure that the services are set up correctly. And we want Game Center, we want in-app purchases, and we want push notifications. Those 3 things. And after you select those, it won't let you put that in there, so let me do that. After you select those, hit continue. And just make sure everything in here that you selected before is here. If there's any errors, you can go back. After that, though, you're kind of stuck, because that's how it's going to be. So if you click submit, and then done. And here it is, right there. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is set up provisioning profiles. So we're going to go up here and hit plus. And the first one we're going to do is a development one. And then you'll want to go in here and find the one we just created. So here it is, I'm hungry. Hit continue. Select your development key right here. This will be my test device, which is the one you set up in the previous step. And we want to make sure that we identify this in a way that we're going to know it's the correct one. And what I mean by that is we're going to be doing a development and a distribution certificate. And it won't be clear in Xcode when we're looking at it which one it is unless you actually write it in here. So if you do I'm hungry, the name of the app, and then put a dash and put development. And then that way, when you actually go into Xcode, you'll see the development on here, and you'll know which one is right off the bat. So click generate, download it, and then it'll appear as we discussed before in your downloads, and you just double click it and it will install that into Xcode. So it'll be there already when you go over, so it works out really well. So hit done. And now we're going to add a distribution certificate. And down here, we're going to select App Store, create a distribution provisioning profile to submit your app to the App Store. So select, continue, and again, we're going to find the same one. Hungry right here. Continue. Oh, Xcode's trying to pop up because I just installed that. And just like before, so we're going to say I'm hungry dash, and this one is distribution. And you could put distro, that's fine too. It doesn't matter what you put, it's just to keep it unique to you. You just want to make sure you get the development and distro one separated, so when it comes up in Xcode, you're not going to get confused and pick the wrong one. If you do pick the wrong one, it won't let you upload the app. So making it easy, and as you could see with the previous step, I had a lot of apps in there. You don't want to get them confused, so this is the best way to do it, trust me. Hit generate, download, and again it'll be up in your download section. Double click it, and it automatically puts it into Xcode, so you're good to go. And then click done. And they're both here, development and distro, and they're both active. By the way, all these are invalid because I just updated my certificate. It's my annual time to do so, so it makes all these other ones invalid, which isn't really a big deal unless you're developing one currently. But since mine are already all in the store and everything, it doesn't really make a difference. So anyway, that's it for this lesson, and thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.